So this is my attempt at a tutorial in English, which is not my primary language. I hope my explanations are tolerable. Thank you. What's up, people? Today I'm gonna teach you how to play One Fine Day by MYLES Kennedy. I've made a cover of this song. You can check it out here or in the description, and a tab, which you can check it out in the video or in the description as well. Alright, so let's head into it. The interlude of the song. It looks kind of fast, the phrasing, but it's really simple, alright? It basically consists of just playing 3 strings and just returning to the first string you've played in that phrase with a different note. The first phrase is from the 3rd to the 1st string, and then you come back to the 3rd string to the last note. And the frets are 0, 0, 2, and then you come back to the 3rd string with 4 in the fret. It's really important for you to let it ring so you can have this resonance. You see? Alright. So you can just check out the tab. It just follows that pattern. And the 3rd and last phrase just changes up a little bit. It just consists of some hammer-ons. So now to the intro of the song. So basically it consists of a bass pedal note and a melody, alright? So I would first just get used to the bass pedal note. It's in the 6th string. The fret notes are 0, 3, 5, and 0. Okay, so it will be like this. One fine day, this too shall fade. You never know, never know, never know. Right? So the melody consists of this. I don't know how could I describe it to you. The tab will really help you, but there's some details I would like to mention, like the first phrase of the song. With this, you're going to, like, the second note, you're going to let it go a little bit. You're not going to let it ring fully, so it's not like, no, it's, you see? A little pause there. Okay? It's really not that hard. Maybe it can get a little hard to sing along with it, but just get really used to singing and playing, and then you gotta practice both together. Alright? It's really easy. One fine day, this too shall fade. You never know, never know, never know. This longer man, this bitter end only grows, only grows, only grows. Isn't MYLES a great composer? Anyways, to the chorus, it'll basically consist of this picking pattern. So basically you're just gonna maintain the bass pedal note and just play 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 2nd strings. So the first chord is in the 3rd fret. The second chord is in the 5th fret, the bass note is in the 5th fret. And the second time you play the 3rd string, it'll change the note. So you can see here, this finger. Okay, the 3rd chord is just as the 1st chord, but in the 2nd fret. And the 4th chord is just as the 1st and the 3rd, but in the 6th fret. But the picking pattern changes a bit. You just go up and down. You won't go 4, 3, 2, 4, 2. In the strings, it'll be 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay? then you just return to the 3rd fret and just play it once. And return to the intro. The second chorus after the 6th fret chord, you're just going back to the 3rd fret and continue picking. Only 2nd fret, heartbeat, 5th fret. And then you just start the bridge. But before the bridge, the 2nd verse is just the same, just playing the intro and singing along. Alright? Okay, so now to the bridge. I played this with a pick. And it's really it's not that fast, but it's a little bit fast. Basically, we have a phrase, a chord, a phrase, a chord, a phrase, a chord, and then just a finishing phrase which just kind of loops the phrases. Wow, great explanation. Anyways, the first variation is it kind of revolves around the 3rd fret. 0, 3, 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, and then a chord in the 3rd fret. And then the 2nd phrase, the 2nd variation, will revolve around the 2nd fret. So all of the 3rd fret notes we had in this first variation will now go to the 2nd fret. So, and then the chord as well on the 2nd fret. It's basically that. There's one little detail. This phrase, it kind of has a swing, some mute notes, some ghost notes, like the 0 fret note. Sometimes I mute it. It gives it a little bit of swing. So instead of, it gets like, see? I'm muting some other notes as well. You just kind of have to play with it and just feel the swing, feel the mute notes, you know? Anyways, so you're gonna go back and forth with these two variations in the 3rd fret and the 2nd fret, and then you're just gonna do the final variation, which instead of doing the 2nd fret variation, you're just gonna kind of loop it. You see? And then you just start it over. This was a slide guitar, by the way. So the first variation, 2nd variation, 1st variation, final variation. And then you just repeat it. And this is the first part of the bridge, just the instrumental part of the bridge. The singing part of the bridge, it's just some chords in the phrase. So the chord, you're just gonna do these I don't know, metal drop chords, kind of like with the 3 last strings of the guitar. So 8th fret, 5th fret. This phrase, which just consists of doing this octave between the 5th and 3rd string. You just put your fingers in the same fret in these strings and you have an octave, and you just slide them around to make the phrase. You just always maintain the strumming. And then you just do it again, the 8th fret, 5th fret, phrase. So here's the ending of this singing bridge part. The strumming will just be down strumming really hard. 8th fret of the chord, 5th fret, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, the last chord. After that, you're just gonna have the intro and the chorus. So you're gonna do 2 choruses, kind of, and the ending of the first one, you're gonna do the phrase from the bridge. Return to the chorus, and the hope still remains, narrating in love. There's only... So this part, you're just gonna do the chorus normally, but the ending, you're just gonna strum like the first one, but more intensely, the 3rd and 2nd frets. There's only a heartbeat away. The next part, which is basically the main musical idea of the song, the intro, you would play really intensely the intro, alright? Strumming. And that's the thing. In the bass, instead of just doing one note of the bass, I do the whole chord, you know, octave, 5th octave, like this, with the 3 last strings. Yeah, I just do that. And the first phrase of this, I like to do an octave below as well with the octave. So like, instead of just doing, I do. Okay, so I didn't do the octave. Oh, then the intro. One fun day, this too shall fade. You never know, never know, never know. One fun day, this too shall fade. You never know, never know, never know. Thank you so much for watching my cover and this tutorial. If you want more, just hit me up in the comments. Thank you.